Hello and welcome to Anime at Large, where we have different unboxings for physical media, figures, and sometimes VHS. At the moment, we'll see what comes next. And recently, try and get into this new series, into looking at different collections. So the Collector's Den. So hopefully you've been enjoying that first episode there, and more to come for sure. But either way, hopefully everyone's having a great time. And here's a new unboxing or showcase on what I've been buying. It's been a while for physical media that I've shown in this. I've been buying. It's just I've been trying to focus on other aspects here for the collector's stand, and then also for figures. So might as well bring this back a little bit here and get more stuff. So you'll be seeing a little bit more of these videos now. But without further ado, let's get started. First one here we got is Queen's Blade. So this one is complete series 1 and 2. And then this is from Anime Works. And here's the back of it. But yeah, Anime Works really did a lot of different releases for this. They had them separately into different volumes. They had each collection itself and this collection for both. Blu-ray, they really there's a lot of different versions, but they're not easy to find still, or as easy to find, and they're not really the most cheap version either. So either way, when you find them, if you like fan service, this is the show for you. Queen's Blade. So all right, next one we got here is Hetalia Painted White. So this is a film at the time. It's Italy in general, if you haven't heard about it, it's just really people personifying different countries. So you have a person representing Germany, Italy, and whatnot, and they have different conversations, and that kind of is a very high level aspect of it. I haven't watched it for a long time myself, but apparently there is this movie, and they made quite a bit of seasons. So this is World Series right here, which is season 3, season 4, and season 5. Don't remember if there's more than 5, but this is what I found so far. But yeah, this is the World Series, or this one here specifically is Beautiful World. And then World Series, I think it was just 3 and 4. Someone can correct me, but either way, yeah, interesting concept. And I liked it when I first saw the first 2 seasons, so watching these 3 seasons in the movie might change my perspective or like it even more. Who knows? Next one here. Kind of going a little bit all over the place, but we got a save version here for Le Chevalier de Aeon. Found this locally for $1. So it's like, when I saw it for $1, it's like, why not? Not a huge fan of the yellow spine, but again, it's a different version of this. The collector's edition version that came out really was nice back in the day. Like, if you find that and you love this kind of show, I would highly recommend that. But again, if you find this for a really good price, or like in my case $1, it's like, why not? You know, this won't hurt you. Next one here we got is a Funimation title again, but this is Blu-ray. The Saint's magic power is omnipotent. So this has 3 exclusive cards, and then I'll show it to you in a bit, but I haven't really saw this, but I randomly saw it in a local store, and again, usually for a good price. I think about $20 here, but yeah, with slipcover. But yeah, I don't know, it just seemed interesting. Slipcover worked, and yeah, really happy to find this. 12 episodes. Seems interesting enough, especially for the price. And it does have the 3 art cards. And the 3 art cards are these right here. which look really good. So yeah, I think it's definitely well worth it. Um, Definitely see how the show pans out after I watch. Next one we got here. I think we just go through some discotheque items here, which we have some Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple on Blu-ray for a season. Really great from a martial arts perspective. Um, there's a season 2 out there as well. I will need to get that still, but these are the first 25 episodes. So really glad that Discotheque brought this back. DVDs were not super hard to find, but again, Blu-ray will be better. So pretty excited for this. The next one's here, apparently, that I have. I guess let's just go with this one here. We just go here real quick. I did get Violence Jack. Definitely not for the faint of heart. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But it's definitely, definitely something that I would research before watching. Next one here are the ones that a few of the ones that Discotheque put out that were of limited edition. Seems like they're a limited license or whatnot, that they could only make so many copies. Sadly, that's usually the time when you have to buy them, especially if you love the show. You can't really wait on it when you have a better money financial standpoint, because chances are it might be more later on. Sadly, in this market. So, first one here we got is Homes of Kyoto. So I did get the 1135 version of this. Not a low number, but again, it's hard to say if a low number would be best on these kind of things. But still, I haven't really heard too much about it. Seems pretty interesting. Talks about antiques, value, maybe appraising. So pretty excited for it. But yeah, I'm not honestly. It's nice seeing the number, but I would like something more than just a sticker saying this is just out of how many, and seems pretty, I don't know, lackluster in my opinion. But yeah, excited to still have it and put it into the collection. Next one here that has a limited edition sticker, and again, not a low number, is Heart Yumi collection. Seems pretty cute overall. Yeah, again, seems like a limited license, but yeah. So if you're looking for something cute, I guess this is the show for you. Get it before they're all gone, I guess. I have a few other ones coming in. I'll show hopefully next time. But yeah, those are the ones right now. And then talking about ones that were going out of printer recently, a while back now, is these right here, which is the Galaxy Cyclone Breiger. So apparently these were Discotheque was not planning to make more of these for some reason, and probably low popularity or something, or not enough sale. Either way, I was eyeing these for a while, but I was not really wanting to pull the trigger. But Galactic Whirlwind. So the covers I love. It's just, again, it was not my first priority at the time, and then now when this is happening, it's like, well, I guess that now I have to, because finding them later on, usually you can or cannot, depends how lucky you are. But do like the style, so I'm not regretting it, but still kind of saddening that it had to pretty much go out of print, it seems. So finding these three will be interesting, but yeah, excited to still have found them before anything else. But yeah, either way, excited to have these three here, and yeah. And I guess I put them out of order because it's the second part. That's how much I know about these, apparently. Next one here is Urusei Yatsura Remember My Love. I'm not really watching any of the movies, but it's nice that they're putting them on Blu-ray here. And seems like we're just get the rest of the movies here. So good job, Discotheque. Again, they've been pulling out some great stuff. So and they're consistent on slipcover. So at least from that standpoint, it's a great move forward. Next one here I got is Steelbook for Two Heroes for My Hero Academia. I know this released a while back, but yeah, I don't know. I just found it for, again, pretty good price and thought it was about time. So My Hero movies are great. Again, if you're into shonen, if you haven't heard My Hero now, I guess I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, great shonen. Movies are excellent. You can't really go wrong if you like this kind of genre. So pretty excited about that. Next one's here. Let's go with this next one here, which I found is Sakura Diaries. So Sakura Diaries, I believe, came in the 90s or so, but it's a college rom-com of a trifecta. Yeah, there's two different parts on here. 1 and 2, ADV. So yeah, really great love triangle, college setting, really done nicely in my opinion. Shows more of the realistic side of relationships and going through college in a very unique way that not many people would think of, especially for Japan. And I would highly recommend it if that's your thing. The art style, again, pretty great overall. Again, go watch it. There's, again, like two different versions of these. This version, and then it also came out on VHS. So I think this version's probably the best, but it is 2 volumes instead of the 1 volume. But either way, highly recommend it. Great stuff. Yeah. And then next one here, which the only reason I got this was because it was right below value at the time. And again, not many people were telling great things about it, but it is FLCL, Progressive and Alternative. I remember watching FLCL back in the day for those 6 episodes and calling it amazing. The plot was all over the place. You would definitely need to watch it multiple times. But then when I heard they were getting another season or another extension or whatever you want to call this, I didn't really watch it right away because it was an Adult Swim and I didn't really have a good way to watch it. But I just pretty much after that heard stories about what people thought about it, and not many people really thought it was great. Again, there's people who would love it out there. There's always series that people enjoy, but I usually go with what, not always, but most of the time, what people say in general about a show, and this was one of them. But after finding it for a price that was reasonable, that I thought, well, I guess now is the time. See how this would go. So maybe might do reviews of things later on of shows I've watched on here. I still have to find the best medium for that. But again, if you want to hear reviews of shows I care about, let me know down below and I'll figure out a way. So either way, FLCL, Progressive and Alternative. Next one here, which is not an easy one to find in my opinion, especially with slipcover, is, and I think I showed before the one without slipcover, but now I have found the slipcover. So this is World End. What are you doing at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? So very long title, not uncommon in this day and age, but again, found it with slipcover finally. And that's really the only reason I pretty much bought this again. So, but yeah, seemed interesting. Slipcover looks nice. So yeah, excited to watch this. And yeah, I haven't watched the one I had before. So but this will encourage me to watch it sooner. Next one here, which I think we'll just go with more. We'll go Sentai. We got High School of the Dead, Steelbook. Great show. Sadly, we will never get a season 2. But for what we get for season 1, amazing. If you're into fan service, this is the show for you. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, excited that Sentai really put a Steelbook out there. So next one here we got is Nadia, Secret of Blue Water. So this is a Sentai release. I think G Kids, if I'm not mistaken, has rescued this show and are releasing again another physical media of it. This was really expensive for a long time. I think north of $100. So now with this right here, it's gone down significantly, and I did not pay $100 for this whatsoever, not even close. But yeah, I would say it's a pretty good show. I wouldn't say it's the best show either. Definitely for what you get, really worth it. 39 episodes. It is one of, I would say, a classic. Known by most people, not really, but again, Neon Genesis is definitely known more than Nadia, but it's still a pretty good classic. It does have dragging points along the way, especially with the island portion of it. If you watch it, you know what I mean. But at least in my opinion. But yeah, complete collection. Excited to have the Sentai version of this. And yeah. All right, so now we're kind of getting to the point of the bigger showstoppers here. Let's go with the first one here, and then I'll go with the last one. The first one I got here is Promare, the limited collection set or collector set. I forget what they call it, but it has a little bit of goodies in here. Apparently, the English script. I'll show a little bit of it here. So you get a poster. I'm not really going to pull out the poster, but the other things you get here are apparently a sticker. Seems like the English script. So there you go. Focus a little bit here. But yeah, English script. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's nice, but yeah. Now the part I'm really more excited about is usually the small art book. And in this case it is small, but it is nice. So it's a nice little thing. Promare was really good here. By Studio Trigger. Great stuff. They really put a lot of different versions out there of it as well. They really made a big deal of it, which I don't blame them. If you haven't watched Promare and you're really into lots of things happening at once, if you've seen Kill la Kill, you get more of that here practically for the same style, obviously. So I would still recommend it. Definitely after with the collectors here. I think this is probably the best version of it. Again, someone might disagree, but definitely worth the time to watch it. So, and then the last one here, which I'm mostly more excited about and a little bit hard to find, is the Gargantua on the Virtuous Planet. Again, not Aniplex this time, but again, we got the limited edition of this here. Not an easy set to find. Again, nothing's difficult, but again, nothing's also too easy. But again, this has the art book here, a few pages. And then we got the actual disc, but yeah, either way, pretty excited to get this. set here with the disc in there. But yeah, if you like sea battle or ocean with mechs, this is the show for you. Literally. So I think it's done pretty well. I wouldn't say it's my top 20, but again, that's my opinion. But either way, excited to get this in the collection and yeah, add it further on. So that's about it for this time. Hopefully you found something interesting that you might want to try finding your journey on physical media. And yeah, hopefully you guys keep on collecting, keep on viewing. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.